What's up, guys? Crypto Muser here with your daily news and analysis in the crypto markets. Now, we had something so bizarre happen on Twitter this morning. CoinMarketCap, which is owned, by the way, by Binance, I think it is the biggest and largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world. CoinMarketCap, I think, is the number one crypto data application in the world too. So obviously these aren't small potatoes, right? They put out something this morning that was so bizarre. I mean, look at this. So MoonLambo said 6 hours ago, CoinMarketCap tweeted that XRP is an imposter and that it's not decentralized. All lies. CMC, CoinMarketCap, has 5.2 million followers. Talk about poisoning the well. Hours later, it was deleted without an explanation or an apology. This is not acceptable. Well, later on, an hour basically after this tweet out by MoonLambo, CZ Binance and CoinMarketCap put out an apology saying it was like a new employee that didn't understand what they were doing and they took it off right away. And it was basically typical walk back here. But I mean, this is pretty unbelievable. Look at this tweet. So before it was deleted, MoonLambo did a little screenshot of it. So this is pretty messed up. So who's the imposter out of all? There is one imposter among us, and it had Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Monero, Link, Maker, and then XRP was in the corner here, and then it said the answer XRP for being controlled and governed by authorities, hence defeating the purpose of cryptocurrency. All the other coins in this are decentralized and are basically people's crypto. I mean, are you serious? And the funny thing, this isn't the first time CoinMarketCap has done something like this. I think this was back in last May, a year ago, when Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live. On CoinMarketCap, he listed XRP's circulating supply like 30,000 less. It was half the supply that it was. So what that did was it messed with the market cap of XRP, and it brought it down 2 spots. So instead of XRP next to Dogecoin and Ethereum, it pushed BNB up there. So during, Elon Musk is going on Saturday Night Live, obviously there's going to be a lot of hype around Dogecoin and Ethereum. And so, it put BNB right square in the middle of those two, so it gave them more attention. I mean, it's just a shady business for sure, right? So this isn't the first time CoinMarketCap has pulled the shadiness, but it's just unbelievable that CoinMarketCap, like I said, the number one cryptocurrency data application that is owned by the number one exchange in the world, would actually tweet something out like this. And I'm telling you right now, it's things like these that are showing me that, when there's more FUD and more FUD around a certain coin as XRP at the moment, that just tells me that they're trying to get us out of this, right? They're trying to make you sell. And you see them propping up Bitcoin, Ethereum, things that have already had a great last couple of years. They're trying to get you into those coins, right? So that you buy the top, or you buy a coin that's already had massive moves, just like they did the same thing in the stock market. Look what happened to Netflix. They got everybody getting into Netflix, and then it just dropped about 85-90%, guys. Same thing up ARK. Kathy Wood out there, a couple months ago saying that, Tesla's going to 5,000, getting everybody to buy ARK. ARK just dropped about 60%. So it's like, we always say this, whenever the mainstream media or, the powers or, the mainstream people out there are trying to push something on the retail investors, you should probably do the opposite. They're never trying to push retail into a good buy. There's no way. They're always trying to get retail to buy the top, to pump their bags. And when they start fudding other coins like they're doing with XRP right now, that's probably a good sign to buy, right? Not financial advice, obviously, but I've never seen, obviously there's always FUD about XRP out there, but right now it's like unbelievable what I'm seeing. MoonLambo also, so this is actually what I said, this is what they did before. So not only did CoinMarketCap lie about XRP in now deleted tweets, their website currently states lies about XRP. They editorialize XRP is not as popular as other blockchains. Retweet if you agree. that their unprofessional and biased position is 100% unacceptable. I mean, you can't have, they can't have the number one exchange owned data, crypto data application tweeting out stuff like this and then having this stuff on their website. Like, look at some of this stuff. I mean, you can't, this is the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen. Instead, it uses XRP Ledger Consensus Protocol, which is a more centralized and efficient solution to reduce transaction finality, time, and transaction costs, which is absolute bullshit. That is untrue. It is decentralized. That doesn't even make any sense. That's how they reduce the transaction finality time and transaction costs? No, that's not the why it's, that's just the way the blockchain was built. What else do they have here? Instead, it uses XRP Ledger Consensus, which is more centralized. It's the same thing. Hold on. While not as popular as other blockchains, it's the number 4 crypto. Give me a break. XRP is the native cryptocurrency of Ripple, a cryptocurrency payment system created by Ripple Labs. It was not created by Ripple Labs. It was created by Jed McCaleb, Arthur Brito, and Arthur Schwartz. David Schwartz. Sorry, not Arthur Schwartz. It just lies. They're putting misinformation out there like it's the truth. And like MoonLambo saying here, that's unacceptable by the number one exchange in the world, right? They own CoinMarketCap. They know what they're doing. But on the other hand, I'll take this as they're trying to get you out of the coin, man. They're going to be talking shit about XRP a lot more like this, guys. So just get ready for it. And all this should tell you is that you're in the right place. John Deaton says it pretty perfect here. A week ago, I asked people, have they noticed the increased FUD around XRP lately? Prediction, it will continue to increase as we get closer to the resolution of this case. 100%, right? They want you out of XRP. This is how it works, right? They tell you to buy when it's at the top or when it's a bad buy, and they tell you to sell when it's a good buy. It's just, this is how they get retail to buy and sell. You can't be a sheep, be a wolf. Next thing here is Digital Asset Investor. He tweeted out this. This is another thing where it's like they're trying to get you to buy an asset that's already been up. Ethereum was at, 150 about 2 years ago, right? And then it did its huge pump up to almost 5,000. And now it's settled back around 3,000 here, right? All of a sudden, and this is funny, a couple months ago or even a couple weeks ago, he was going out there saying Ethereum was a security, and basically all crypto is securities, and you should sell it all. And then all of a sudden, he changed his tune here and is telling people that Ethereum has a chance to move 40% and that we should all be buying Ethereum. Are you serious? Do you think I'm going to believe anything this guy says? No. Jim Cramer is a fraud. Anything he says, you should do the opposite. Bottom line. So, Digital Asset Investor tweeted out and said, when you are hearing this jackleg say that they've already parked their money, he's luring you in. These people are sick. It's so true. They're trying to get retail. They're trying to burn retail. That's all they do. When mainstream media is saying something, ooh, thunder outside. You hear that, guys? I'm down in Naples, Florida. Got a thunderstorm outside. That was a little scary. When they're trying to get you to buy, when they're trying to get retail to buy the top here or buy an asset that's already moved so much, usually better off doing the opposite. That's just history tells. Don't listen to me. Look at history. All right, the next thing I have John Deaton. This is so true when I saw this. So you want to know when the Bitcoin spot ETF will be allowed by Gary Gensler? When Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan have fully invested and given Gary the blessing and the green light. A spot Bitcoin ETF is close. How do I know? Because Goldman Sachs is starting to give Bitcoin-backed loans and the banks are in. Right? How many? I think it's up to, I want to say it's like 8 or 9 spot ETFs that Gary Gensler has turned down at this point. So obviously he's waiting for something. They have a futures spot ETF or futures ETF that is already out. It's been out for, I want to say about 4 or 5 months now. And for some reason, they won't allow a spot ETF. And it makes sense that they, wait for the big banks because Goldman Gary, great nickname for Gary Gensler, He's waiting for the okay from his buddies at Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan. And I'm telling you, it will probably happen. I think that everything is going to line up perfectly, third or fourth, going into the fourth quarter of this year. Well, you'll have the spot ETF finally okayed. You'll have ETH 2.0. You'll have the end of the lawsuit, the Ripple SEC lawsuit, and that'll all coincide together to really get this market moving back up. I think you'll probably see a market bottom out pretty soon, if not, the next couple months or so. But these huge events that look like they're all going to come and coincide in the same time later on this year could really, start a new bull cycle here in the future. So, quick update in the SEC Ripple lawsuit. We had the judge Torres came out yesterday and said that she actually modified the proposed calendar by what Ripple and SEC agreed to. They agreed to basically, I think it was August 9th to December 20th, I want to say. She modified it and said August 30th till November 15th. So she actually cut it back a month, which is huge because a lot of people were trying to say that it might end maybe, early 2023, maybe March 2023. It seems to me that Judge Torres wants us to move along a little faster. And that's great news for us because, we want this to end as soon as possible. So just to let you know, this is still if a settlement doesn't happen, which I still am a 95% sure that this will settle sometime between now and the end of the year. I mean, I don't want to lie to you and say it's going to happen, next week or next month. This probably will get delayed as long as possible, as long as the SEC can. But at some point, they will be forced to either hand over those Bill Him emails, or it'll just be the time will run up on the SEC and they'll finally settle. They don't want to go to summary judgment. They know they'll probably lose the fair notice argument, and that will basically take all the power away from the SEC. And then recently, actually, saw a tweet. I didn't put it in the video, but the CFTC is actually going after a power grab to grab back regulation on crypto, and that could coincide around September, October of this year. So that could be when the SEC tries to settle, so they don't lose absolute all power, going after crypto. So look for that. Look for those dates. I think September, October. I think that's when you probably see a settlement. Don't mark me on that, but that's just my educated guess. So Jeremy Hogan actually said in response to that new timeline that Judge Torres modified. He said, "Oh, what a pleasant surprise! Judge Torres has sua sponte, a fancy Latin word meaning because she wants to and can. She moved up the schedule for summary judgment briefs to November 15th. What do I take from that? She wants Ripple versus SEC case over before Christmas. There's also a thing I don't know if I understood this. I'm not an attorney, so don't mark me on this. But there's a thing where if the briefings last more than 6 months, I think it is, you get put on a list or something, and Judge Torres isn't trying to get put on this supposed list or so. I didn't get the whole thing that what they're trying to say in the tweet I saw, but it seems to me that she's trying to shorten this down a little bit because she wants this done before the end of the year. She doesn't want it dragging into 2023. So that's great news for Ripple, great news for XRP holders. So, like I said, if it doesn't settle, like I said, I'm pretty 95% sure that this thing will settle. But if it doesn't, because there's always that 5% there, this summary judgment seems like it will end sometime before Christmas. So that's, if you want to call that a good news, we'll take it. But I will end the video there. But remember, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do not take anything I write or say as financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. And thanks, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.